With the story?
No, you bring up a time. You bring it up first, and then I think I'll get more of an idea and I think I'll remember more once you start talking about something. That's why.
That's exactly what I was telling you to do.
It's your topic today, man.
Yeah, but my memory's shit.
And welcome back to another episode of the Ribs podcast.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. I started recording.
Fuck you. I mean, hey guys, how you doing? We were just discussing today's topic, which, because Isaiah's running the show, there's no segue. And apparently I'm just gonna tell you what we're doing. Uh, I wish you didn't start because I was in the middle of the fight, or of a fight while talking to you.
You're
I'm
playing
sorry.
Marvel Rivals right now.
No, another Marvel game, Contest of
Oh
Champions.
my god. Okay.
Okay, for those of you at home who don't know this, which a lot of you do, uh, to start off, I don't have an addiction, but there's this game I've been playing since the beginning of high school, called Marvel Contest of Champions, a mobile game, PV,
The Ribs Podcast.
PVCP, I don't know. You fight champions in Marvel with your own team. This has nothing to do with our topic today. I'm just elaborating on the fact that I have zero addiction. But speaking of addictions, our topic today is alcohol. Hey, there is segues, but uh,
Full disclosure:
So-
we are not alcohol addicts. We don't condone the drink of alcohol.
call an
Even though,
alcoholic.
yeah, we're not. We're professional alcoholics. Okay, there's a
Exactly.
difference.
We ain't amateurs. We
Yeah.
go to Texas State University, the former Southwest Texas State University.
Yeah. We've been through the ups and
Party School of
downs.
Texas.
Yeah, we've seen everything.
Yeah, right. You ever been to a frat party?
I've been to a frat party, not in Texas State though.
Oh, you have? Okay, I haven't.
I mean, knowing you, you wouldn't like it, so you haven't really missed anything, so that's fine.
No, yeah, I probably wouldn't.
But yeah, in Oklahoma State, I went to a lot of frat parties. Those were different though.
Were they like good frat parties? I don't know.
It was a hit or miss. The themed frat parties were always the best ones, I found. So like the white lie themed parties where you just
Oh,
wear the white shirt
uh-huh.
and the lie. Yeah. And then there's like the traffic light party, I think it's called, or the stoplight party. That's like a Valentine's theme party. You know what that one is too?
Stoplight?
Yeah.
Is that the one where it's like red means I'm in a relationship, yellow means I'm just here to talk, and green means come talk to me, I'm single and ready to mingle?
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Okay.
Sounds fun though.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Great
Mine
guess,
would
though.
always be green because you know me with the ladies. I talk to them, and that's as far as it goes.
The Rizzler. The Rizrigas.
Isaiah Rodriguez.
Isaiah
That's what they used to
Rodriguez.
call me back in my college days.
You're still in college.
Hey, even better. That's what they call me these days.
Hey, but you graduate in 2 weeks. That's good.
Dude, that is freaking crazy. You say good, I say scary.
Yeah, it is
Like,
scary. I mean,
It
look where I
it
am
truly
right now.
is like those unemployment memes where it's like, I could go to a haunted house and if a job application jumped out at me, I'd piss my pants.
Yeah.
It's
You'd be
not
scared if you
looking
got the
up
job
yet.
application?
yes. Ooh. I did my time in college. I want to stay home and play video games while my mommy cooks downstairs.
I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, kind of.
What a fucking loser.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go back to our topic.
Asshole,
Uh,
damn. By the way, I'm the one that runs the
you
podcast.
figured
I'm the
out,
one that
man.
records. I'm the one that set up the channel. Look at the treatment I get, guys. This is bad. This is poor.
Yeah,
From
speaking of poor, you
an
ain't got no
underclassman,
job.
by the way.
Uh, uh, let's get back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
We're talking about alcohol. Now, tell me, Rancho, what first comes to your mind when I say the word alcohol?
Awesomeness.
The Ribs Podcast.
Are you 15? What? What?
That was such a Kung Fu
Give me
Panda
something
answer. Awesome.
Yeah. Did you just watch Kung Fu Panda or something?
I did actually. I did. I watched
Yeah,
it with my mom. Yeah.
Oh, there he goes again with his mom. Maybe you should have a drink with her instead.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Something better. Give me some.
I don't know what you want me to give. What you want me to give you? A great time. Parties.
Okay, I'm just glad you didn't say skadoosh.
Okay.
Parties. Okay, let's go with that. All right. Parties. Go to alcohol to take shots of at a party.
Shot of choice. My drink of choice. All right. For me, it is vodka, and that is not. I don't think that's a very strong opinion for most people. I think a lot of people actually don't like vodka shots. How about you? Do you like it?
Yeah. I don't like vodka shots that much unless it's like flavored, like Svedka or like that whipped cream flavored stuff. That stuff goes down easier because it has a flavor.
Yeah.
Regular vodka is kind of like ugh. But
Yeah.
but for me, what goes down like water, tequila.
Yeah, that's not for me. It's not for
Yeah,
me.
that's
Tequila's that's like drinking lava for me. That burns. It burns a lot.
I mean, you've had tequila shots before. How does it feel when you chase it with a glass of lime?
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I won't. I will definitely try to avoid tequila, but I will take the shot if I have a salt and lime with it, or just like a soft drink to just wash it out after.
To chase it down with?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
But no, I think the lime just enhances it. Unfortunately, most of the time I don't have a lime because we're college students. We're not that bougie. We can't afford limes like that, but we can afford a bottle of the finest tequila silver there is, Juarez.
Yeah.
You've never heard of it because it's cheap. And I'm saying you as in the audience. I know you. You've seen me bring it to the parties.
Right. Yeah, I have. The best.
But
I mean, whenever I mean, Isaiah would bring, the Juarez, but we'd also buy it too. But it wasn't for like the shots. One of our roommates would always make margaritas that were pretty good, honestly. But I feel like if you're making, I mean, the thought was like if you're making margarita, it shouldn't matter really what the quality of tequila you're really using. I think. So.
I feel like Chimmies would disagree because they have a whole list of like different types of tequilas you could have in your margarita.
Oh really? Oh yeah. Is it a new menu? Is that a new thing?
No, it's been up there for a while. It's like on the very left side. It has like have the your choice of tequilas, like this. It's like top shelf, blah blah blah, and then it could rack you up to like $13 for one drink because it has the best tequila.
Can you choose the tequila for the $1 marks? Or no?
I said Chimmies, not Grins.
Oh, I don't know why I was thinking about Grins. My bad.
Although, I don't think you got the news. To me, it was like hearing about the towers falling. The Grins margaritas aren't $1 anymore. They're $2.50. And
No.
and they changed the time for happy hour from 3 to 7 to 4 to 6.
Oh my god! Why did you leave me? No, dude. I'm coming down there in 2 weeks. That was like the first thing I wanted to do when I came. Like, I was gonna come down to San Marcos around Thursday afternoon, the Thursday before the Friday of graduation.
Oh yeah, and on Thursdays they don't have the all day freaking happy, or not all day, but like it's all evening happy hour. Actually, I don't know if it's all evening. It was like extended past 7. Either way, they don't have that on Thursdays.
Oh
And-
man, why?
Ugh.
Why? Why?
Why? Because they changed owners and blah blah blah. But
The Ribs
okay, I will
podcast.
say, to be fair,
The food.
what one of the the food is pretty good.
Yeah.
But one of those margaritas will already make you feel more than buzzed. It'll
Yeah.
they'll mess you up.
Yeah.
They he had 1.5. Oh, okay. Well, that's my first name drop of the night. But
Don't worry
he
about
had
it.
1.5. Yeah, I know.
I remember this. Yeah, I was there. That was
And-
that was when I visited. Dude, she was fucked up.
Oh,
Really
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
up. Yeah.
I'm stupid. But yeah, no, I had to help her up the stairs to her apartment,
Mhm.
and
The Ribs podcast.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. That is very Oh yeah, and then um up in the parking. Oh no, in the bathroom. Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's you saying the name, but
He had a
dude, okay, do we care anymore about that since you're just bleeping it?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about it if I'm gonna bleep it.
I know, but it was kind of fun going like, you know who, and then you'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying redacted.
Fair
I
enough.
just like that word,
Yeah.
redacted.
Redacted. But I remember he left for like a good 15 minutes, and we didn't really think about it for a little bit. We just thought, oh, he's going to the bathroom, he'll be back soon. And then I saw him come back. His eyes were red, and his hair was all messed up. I was like, dude, you do not look like you're having a good time. He's like, dude, I'm having fun. I just had to throw up, dude. I'm like, wow. Already? He had 4 margaritas. I was like, dude, only 4? And then I realized
Oh my gosh.
after
if
that
it's
that
4 of those.
yeah, it's a lot. I liked it still. It's just really strong. But yeah, I think
Yeah, no, it's wild now. So to be fair, I think alcohol wise, it is definitely worth the 250.
Mhm.
But it's also super strong in the sense that it also takes away from the flavor. It's like, oh my gosh, this is margarita. I'm just drinking tequila with some lime liqueur in it.
Yeah.
So I like the original flavors, or I like the old one because it was more flavorful. That's what I'm looking for in a margarita.
Yeah.
More
I do like the older one
flavor.
because I mean I like sweet drinks in general. That's why I like the
True.
older one. But I don't hate the new one. I also like the new one because of how strong it is. So,
Yeah, so
you save your money.
it's
I guess it makes sense that they're upping the price if it's gonna be stronger. A little bit.
yeah, but again, for me, it's it loses me a little bit because again, lack of flavor. But who knows? We might go there again anyway soon. But
Yeah, we probably will.
there's this new place that opened up near the Sakura area, called Sip It, and I saw signs that it was gonna be open soon for a while, and I've been itching. I'm like, when's it open? When's it open? And it finally opened this past week.
Mhm.
So I've been trying to get a group together to try it, and Mr. Throw Up and Mr. Normal Guy You Drop, we're probably gonna go get some after this episode. I was trying to get it before, but he was working on his project for a while.
Yeah. Senior Design Day is next week, right?
Tuesday, yeah. Oh, jeez.
That's weird. It's on a Tuesday now. For me, it was on a Friday, which I actually
Yeah, it was
really
on
liked.
Friday for us too. It was the same day.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. That is weird though.
It is gonna be really weird, but I mean, hopefully people don't have finals the day after, but yeah, we'll be We'll be drinking a little bit afterwards.
Yeah. I wish I was there, but I can't leave too much. I can't leave this town too much because I also have the part-time job now. But definitely go to that place, and then I'm assuming Zalex is probably gonna be popping that night of senior design.
I hope so. Otherwise, it might be at Chimmy's again if there's a conflict or something. But
Yeah,
we'll,
it was
we'll
at
see what
Jimmy's
happens.
last time, but that wasn't. I mean, it was fine, but it wasn't as good as going to Zalex.
Zalex.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I get that.
we went to Zalex the last spring semester. That was amazing because you even saw like because I saw all of the design 2 people that were like graduated, and they just took off their filters. And they were just themselves, and they were just like, "Fuck this shit, I'm leaving." Thank God. By the way, I love your team. If you need any answers for anything ever, I don't give a fuck. I'll give it all to you. and then and then and
No,
then and then they get messy, like, "Oh yeah, this guy in my team fucking sucked. I pretended I liked him, but I didn't like him." I'm kidding. Well, I'm not really kidding, but that's not exactly
yeah,
what they said.
I'm sure that there's a lot of that going around. But that's why I love like getting drinks with like the people you work with too. It's like you get to see a different side of them, for better or for worse.
Yeah.
But it can be fun. It can be pretty fun.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm it's a different personality you get to see of people when you drink. That's another reason I like the friend group. It's just we're like it's like having 2 friend groups in one. Like the daytime and then the nighttime, we're all different, right?
I don't
There's
know. I
the
feel like I'm not that different. I'm just amplified.
true. I mean, in a way, I could just say the amplified you is a different you because you're you're amplified, obviously. But I mean, but for me, it's also like we all met as a study group initially, right? And then when we initially met as a study group, or the people I met with, I didn't think I was gonna be deeper friends with them, and then I'd see them drunk all the time, right? So it was like a 2-in-1 package. I liked it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because I mean, there's times where you got to focus on what you want to, or what you need to work on.
Yeah.
And there's times you can let loose, show your wild side.
Yeah.
But,
What's your favorite mixed drink? I guess.
The Ribs Podcast.
in the ones that I've had so far, I think honestly it'd have to be between. Uh, I'm not gonna say margarita. I feel like that's too, like, too obvious. Too like, yeah, it's a margarita. But it'd be between like mojitos, because those are good. I love the mintiness. But then also a mudslide, because I like the chocolate.
Oh, yeah, yes. Mudslides are really good. What alcohol is in mudslide though? Is it rum?
I think it's vodka.
Vodka, okay.
But
That's good.
yeah. What about you?
I realize that's a hard question for me as well, but I'll give you a top 3, I guess. So
Okay.
honestly, because one of my first drinks I've ever had was just a rum and coke. That'll always be just a standard drink for me, and I have to say it's my favorite, honestly, because I think
It's
it
a
just
classic.
goes.
It's simple.
Yeah, it's so simple. And then you introduced me to putting or adding grenadine to it.
Yes, if you really like sweetness,
Yeah.
just a splash of grenadine gives it a little cherry flavor. All that je ne sais quoi. It's like, wow.
Yeah. It's really good. Have you ever had moonshine? Have you heard of it?
Real moonshine, probably not. But are you talking about like that brand?
Yeah.
The what's it called? Is it called moonshine?
Uh, I'm okay. I think it's a rum. I could be wrong. I'm checking right now. It's either rum or whiskey.
I think it's a whiskey. Because I know there's this brand that like comes in those jars.
Yeah, it comes in those
that
jars.
you can- Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's whiskey. It's definitely not
Yeah,
rum.
yeah, it's whiskey. Moonshine. Oh, it's called Old Smoky Moonshine. That's what it is.
Old Smoky, yes.
Yeah.
I love Old Smoky. They got some great flavors. One of my favorites being the I think it's like pecan or something.
Hmm.
It's really good.
Yeah. I like the. There's a blue all smoky moonshine that I like, and one time one of our
Yep.
friends, he mixed it with, I want to say Sprite, and it was kind of like having. Have you ever had ocean water from Sonic?
No, actually, but I heard it hyped up like years ago.
Yeah, it's basically just. It tasted like Gatorade and Sprite mixed together. That's all. You didn't taste any alcohol in it. Maybe a little bit if
Dang.
you put enough of the moonshine in it, but I really love that drink. I haven't had it in so long, um, but it's really good. And then, oh, I just realized one that I really liked as well. I liked a Jaeger bomb. Having Jaeger and Red Bull, that's really good.
Okay. Yeah, I've never actually had a Jaeger bomb. I did take a shooter of Jaeger once,
Yeah,
and I took it like a champ compared to my friends. Um,
yeah.
it was funny. We were at my my redhead boys ranch,
Mhm.
and I think we did it with his dad,
Mhm.
and I drank it
Yeah.
clean,
I like the
no
taste of
reaction.
Jaeger.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I was smart. I didn't put it on my tongue. I basically made it
Just
go to the back of my throat.
just swallowed it.
But yeah, it's called throat technique.
Mhm.
Look it up,
Okay.
boys. Uh, anyway, but yeah, no. Going back to I guess the blue moonshine one. Yeah, the alcohol mixes that don't taste like alcohol are some of the most dangerous because you're drinking a few cups and next thing you know you're freaking either on the ground or just in bed realizing that you blacked out the night before.
Yeah, if you don't
Uh,
believe us, we got a guy. We know a guy. We could take you to this guy. We could show you to prove it.
is it who I'm thinking it is?
Yes, it is. I was gonna ask you
That's
a follow up. What's the most disgusting drink you've had?
disgusting
Yeah,
drink.
yeah. It could
Um,
be a mixer or a straight liquor or
okay, if it's a
yeah.
mixer, I literally cannot have blue curacao. I
Oh.
something about like artificial orange in any sense. It could be a flavor, it could be a smell, stuff like that. It makes me like gag.
Mhm.
I don't know why. It's happened ever since I was a kid. I remember one time I went to go into my parents' room like late at night for something. Uh and I was gonna tell them or I was gonna ask them something. But then I smelled this new like little mini dresser or something that they had, and it came with like a new scent or something because it was new, and I fell over like almost retching, like I was taking freaking poison damage in a video game or something. It was insane.
Wow. Damn.
I I don't know why. Like these days, it's not as bad as that, but
You avoid
I
it.
don't know what it is. Yes,
Yeah.
I do avoid it.
Yeah.
Um, so that's me, but that's just a reflex, I suppose.
I think
But
for guys like us, I don't think there's really a drink where like you say that, but if it was there and you were offered it, you would still take it though, right? But I mean, ideally you would avoid it in total.
no, I would not.
Oh, really? Never
I
mind.
would not
Okay.
take it.
I was gonna say like I have drinks that I don't like, but I still like sometimes just drink it, like if it's in like a
Okay,
social setting, you know.
I know exactly what you mean,
Hmm.
and yeah, there's drinks that I don't really care for, like vodka.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, if it's offered to me, I'll take a shot of it, but
Hmm.
it's something that I'm not going to go looking for. But no, blue curacao, completely different level. I abhor that drink. It's
Hmm.
uh, I don't understand, but I don't need to understand to know that I need to stay away.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I guess for me, It would be
The Ribs Podcast.
honestly, it could just be Jack Daniel's whiskey.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, I really don't like right. Tequila and I can't say tequila is the same level as whiskey. I would definitely take more tequila over whiskey. Um, but even like
Okay,
some
wow.
mixed whiskey drinks, if I taste the whiskey in it, I can try finishing it, but most probably I'll just dump it out and just get a new drink that's not filled with whiskey. However,
Dang.
I do like rum, and me and you like to smoke cigars, so
Mm-hmm.
I like to have rum with some ice, obviously, with the cigar. But if we don't have rum and there is whiskey, I would take the whiskey, but it would be heavily probably. Honestly, it would be maybe heavily heavy. What's the word? God, watered down. Sorry.
Okay, a lot of rocks, as they say in the business, which you should keep that in mind. But
All right, I'm fine.
but yeah, and I mean yeah, but yeah, no, I get that. It's supposed to go hand in hand with the cigar smoking experience, so
Yeah.
it might taste a little different once you got a smoky flavor already in your mouth.
Yeah.
But that does remind me that there's only one drink that I can really have like straight on ice. I'm normally not a big whiskey drinker either, but Jack Daniel's apple flavor, not Jack Daniel's, Crown Apple. Uh, I
Ooh.
I can put on ice and sip like nothing. I love that. Anything apple flavored, I really love.
Really, I'm not a fan of apple flavor stuff. I really like Crown Peach. That's my to-go Crown. I could actually sip that actually, now that I think about it. I love Crown
The peach one.
Yeah, the peach one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wish it weren't so dang expensive.
Yeah, I know. It's one of our friends brought like a huge I think no, it was an apple one, yeah. A huge apple one. And that we have in the graveyard somewhere. That was and
Oh,
we tried
well,
to
yeah,
get yeah.
I remember that's the one that I found out where I could really just sip on it because I would come over to y'all's place, put that over ice, except it'd be like multiple days a week, and that's when y'all really hounded me like, oh, you're an alcoholic, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And I'm like, no, I enjoy like one, maybe two drinks a day when I do this. Alcoholic would be I'm getting drunk every day, every time I do it, but no, that's a relaxation.
He's lying, it was 5 drinks. It was 5.
Either way, I wasn't getting buzzed, and I needed my fix. I mean, I'm not an alcoholic. I had a few drinks.
Right. Okay, bro. Sure, buddy.
Yeah.
How much
it's
have
not
you had
like
this
if I don't have it, I get mad. Huh?
Okay. I have 2 questions. What? You know what? I'll ask this one first. Based on each semester you've been in college, which semester do you think you've had the most alcohol, or have had the most fun with alcohol?
Either 3 or 4 semesters ago. So no, 2 or 3. So basically, the either fall 2023 or spring 2024. Basically just being at y'all's place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have like specific memories that I can think of off the top of my head. Like I said, you would have to, oh, that's what I can do. I can look through my phone pictures and that'll spark memories. But yeah, just being at y'all's place, drinking. Oh, okay. Best drinking experience? Actually, I think beginning of last semester? No, it couldn't have been the beginning. No, it was the end. Where we were drinking a shit ton of twisted tea and playing Marvel Rivals.
Oh my god, I remember that. That was ridiculously funny. That was so stupid, but that was so funny.
Yeah, I was looking through my stuff recently, or through my pictures, and I saw that video of me running around the house. We were about to start a game, and I got everyone on video. Like, you ready?
Oh my god. Can you send me that video? I don't think I have it saved. Can you send that to me again?
Yes,
Oh
I
my-
will.
Okay, so
And-
basically, that night, Isaiah came over to our place with his PlayStation to play Marvel Rivals with us. Me, Isaiah, and three of the other guys in the house. We had a team of 5, and we were ready to play. He had his PlayStation hooked up to a TV, and then our other roommate had his PlayStation hooked up to the other TV in the same living room, so they were next to each other. And then me and the other 2 guys were in our rooms just playing on our PCs, right? And then who actually thought of the idea of just drinking twisted tea that night? Was it?
Honestly, I think it was a collective idea of like,
okay, yeah.
We should drink while we do this.
Yeah, okay.
And everyone was like, yeah.
We should. Yeah, and I think yeah, we had a huge bag of twisted tea. And so we played. What we did was throughout the games we would sip the drink, but whatever game we lost, we would choose the worst team player and they would have to down their drink. I don't think that really stuck cuz I kind of just drank I just kind of drank anyway.
Yeah, I was sipping while playing.
Yeah,
so
I was sipping a shit ton when I was playing. I also had Dos Equis. Me and another roommate had Dos Equis too. But we were doing really good most of those games, and it was really hype. It was so fun.
Yes, it made it so much better. Although our main friend who likes to drink, he got like freaking catatonic. I think that's the right word. But he was playing the easiest character. He was playing Punisher, sitting on his turret, and had freaking T-Rex vision, where if it moved, he would see it and start shooting. But if it were standing still, he probably didn't know what the hell was going on.
Dude, but towards the end, when he was like blacked out, do you remember his game highlight when we watched the end of the game? Like when we realized why he wasn't getting any kills towards the end? We looked at this game highlight. He was in the turret just shooting a wall. Just staring at the wall the entire game at spawn. He was dead. And then whenever he came out of his room, he would hit the wall and hit the door. And he'd be like, I'm done, guys. I'm done.
I do remember that. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That was so funny. And then, there are other things. We didn't communicate through Discord at all. We were just screaming throughout the house.
No, we were yelling.
We were yelling.
Oh my God. But it made it even better because it felt like we were in freaking battle.
Yeah. There were times where like every single person in the house had like an MVP moment. It was so good. And then we had to go. And then the other thrilling thing we did was we ran out of Twisted, and we had to go make a Twisted run, and it was like 11:55, and the liquor store the gas station closed at 12.
11:52, I believe.
Yeah, we had to go to the gas station, and we had to book it because it closed at midnight. And we were just like, I think for a good minute, we were all just contemplating, is it worth doing this run right now? And we fucking made the run, dude. It was so fun. We hauled ass to Isaiah's car.
Yeah. So what we did is we were like, should we do this? Oh, it's about to close. Oh, should we do this? And so what I did was I grabbed my keys and essentially was like, I'm driving. We sprinted to my car. I backed out so fast, basically drifted into the turn up y'all's hill, and then I was taking those turns like I was in freaking F1.
Oh yeah.
We got out of the I guess complex, drove down the road pretty fast.
Yeah.
I whipped into a parking spot. I whipped it. Then stopped. I said, "All right, a few of y'all get out. I'm basically the getaway driver. When y'all get in, I'm hitting the freaking pedal to the metal."
Yeah.
And yeah, they took like a minute, maybe a minute and a half.
Yeah.
To get that.
It was so
I whipped out again, got out of there, got to the complex, parked. We went inside. Saw the time was 11:57.
That was a speed run,
It was
dude.
insane.
We definitely broke a record.
Was it 7 or was it 9?
I think
remember. It took roughly 6 minutes to do, basically.
I just know that we made it back to the house before midnight struck. That's how good it was.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. It was really worth it.
Isaiah is the best driver, period. and don't you forget it.
Yeah. That was
So
a really good night. Yeah.
that was a really fun night. I want to replicate that again. Maybe we can. When we graduate, you're gonna be here. How long are you gonna be here when for our graduation?
I'll be here for 3 days, I think.
Oh,
Thursday
we
or
could
Friday.
definitely fit that in.
I mean, I'm not. I don't have my. I'm not gonna bring my PC for 3 days though.
Oh, you're right.
Um, I wish, and then I don't have. I don't have my laptop anymore. We can. Well, I mean, we can still
Mm.
figure something out. And then I mean, we still have the whole summer as well. So we'll see.
That is also true.
But that is something we need to recreate. We've talked about recreating it before, but then we've been busy, right? Especially Isaiah
Yes, we have.
and them because they got senior design. But that was a great night. I forgot about that, but now that I remember that, I realize that is really big
Oh, it was
moment.
phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. Yeah.
You want me to look through my photos after all, or are we just going off of it?
You can keep looking if you want. I'm thinking
I
about
was just gonna say I got onto my photos. What day should I scroll to, and then I'll go from there to the present.
go to around. You know what? Our Halloween parties were really good. Um, and then maybe around August of last year and the year before for
That's what I'm saying. Where do we start earliest? So August of 2023.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
The Ribs Podcast.
We had our first party at the house August 2023 because we just moved in and it was one of our roommates' birthdays. That was a big party.
I accidentally went too far and got to Arkansas.
Oh wow, that's pre house.
Free house, but our first house.
Isaiah, hello. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Isaiah just died for 30 seconds, but he's back now.
Oh.
So.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah, I was. Well, no, I was trying to, and then you just didn't speak back. So I was like, "Hello." Okay, he's gone.
And we're back. Wait, okay, what were you saying?
I was just saying how Arkansas was probably the most outgoing we ever were, the most outgoing trip we've ever done. I mean, we went out of the
True.
state, so
Yeah, I wish we do it. Okay, but you did hear that, so that's good.
yeah.
But no, I was gonna say I didn't find anything in August, but beginning of September was my 21st birthday party at Rio Vista,
Mhm.
and that was really fun.
Did we end up coming
I
to the
don't-
house after that? Is that the one?
Yeah. That night, that wasn't really alcohol. I mean, it had some, but it was fun. I found a picture. For some reason is asleep. Son of a bitch, I said. Anyway, he's asleep. And so I took marker, and so I drew four things. One, I connected his eyebrows.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. I drew Bill Cipher, a smiley face, and Kirby on his big ass forehead.
Wow. I remember that.
Oh my gosh. I have the night that we did your Jeopardy game.
The Ribs Podcast.
Oh my god. I forgot about
October
that.
21st.
Dude, I love doing that. I wish we did that again. We never did though.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Remember
I hosted a Jeopardy
when,
game for the house, and just for friends. And was it 2 teams, or was it everyone for themselves? I forgot. Oh yeah, it was 2 teams.
Yeah, it was teams.
The forfeits were so funny. It was either like there were forfeits like take a shot or take a shot of hot sauce and then if you got a question right, there'd be like you get a gift. Like it'd be something stupid like get a kiss on the forehead from Isaiah.
And,
A friend
And
gets an extra beer.
I kissed a few of them, and then a couple were fiending for it afterwards.
Yeah.
When we were got another question where it's like, get a kiss from Isaiah, they're like, oh, we gotta get this right. We gotta get it right. And I was just like, hee hee hee.
Yeah, you were raising them up. You were raising them, dude.
Raising my homies up.
Yeah. Oh, and then the very end, one of our friends got a spanking
Spank train.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way, or as unweird as we could get, but like in that scene from SpongeBob where you got that dude crawling through a whole line of people and he just, ow,
Yeah.
ow. Yeah.
That was
But yeah, you're right. The one after that was the Halloween party, where the first year you dressed as a maid.
Yeah, I did. I was made the first year. So what was I the second year, Isaiah?
A maid.
That was different though.
I don't remember the difference.
I was a cuter maid because I had a white wig on.
True, you just want more girly.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to buy another
Or should I say
costume.
more convincing?
It was, but it's not at that party. I mean, at that party, I wore the wig for like an hour before I took it off. But when we went to our other friend's Halloween party like a week before, I was convincing. I was pretty convincing to other people until I took my mask off, obviously. But that was the best
Yeah.
part.
True. Like, guess what? I have a wiener. Ah, no.
Yes.
And you're like, wait. That's not what I wanted.
There was someone at
No,
the party
we-
like that though. That scared me.
But yeah.
What?
It-
Yeah, we've had
I'm looking at the other ones.
a lot of birthday parties. I think the best things that happens to a lot of our parties is one of our roommates always wants to make us weird concoction. He thinks he's a chemist basically in a lab, except he mixes alcoholic drinks, or whether it be like tequila and vodka or Nesquik chocolate milk and just straight grenadine. Whatever, and then maybe even an egg yolk for all I know, right? This guy,
Anything he sees in front of him,
Yeah.
he'll mix together, forget what he did, and expect you to drink it when he hands it to you.
Yeah.
He will never drink what he made, but he'll be like, hey, drink this.
yeah. It started off as we play this game called Rage Cage, and we needed and in Rage Cage is basically you just bounce the ball in the cups, right, and then you move the cup on whatever, and in the middle of the stack of cups there's something called the bitch cup, where every other cup has just beer in it, and so you just drink it. But the bitch cup is the cup you don't want to drink, and that has the worst concoction drink ever. And he was usually just in charge of that, but then it ended up just turning into he is the bartender of our parties, and he's trying to kill everyone. So,
Yeah.
but
It's
I think the scariest
essentially
thing,
an alcohol poisoning speed run.
yes, exactly. I think the scariest thing though that happened though was as like the semesters were going on, he still had like bad drinks, but there were some drinks that still tasted fine. But that was a huge red flag because if you liked the drink he made, you were guaranteed to probably die that night from alcohol
I'll
poisoning.
just throw up and be gone.
Yeah. Well, for example, Isaiah, how many times has that happened to you?
I think at least once, probably twice.
I think I can
Small
remember
chance it's 3 times.
it. It's either once or twice. Cause I remember seeing you throw up, but I don't remember if the second time was because of the drink he made you. I know the first time it was, and that was our friend's birthday party in August. And he actually, and I remember he actually made 7 people throw up that night, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's the night where I don't remember if I walked or if I drove. I mean, it's not a far drive anyway. It's like 2 minutes. But I remember I threw up stumbled away. I was like, yeah, no, screw this. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Irish goodbye, just telling no one, and I was gone. I was
Yeah.
outie.
You left pretty early that night too, which is surprising.
It
I
was
think.
like 2.
Was it 2? I thought you left at like 11. Maybe
It
that was a
was,
different thing. I don't know.
it was like 1:30 or 2. I don't think I ever left before midnight.
Maybe I could be thinking of something else then. But yeah,
Oh my gosh.
he made a lot of people throw up that night. For me, I've never personally, I don't recall, I don't, no, yeah, I've never thrown up from his drinks. I have thrown up before, uh, but it's usually from, okay, I remember the first time I threw up at a party at the house, and that was because I drank too much Fireball, and it was hurting my belly, so I went to my bathroom and forced myself to throw up. Thank God I did that, because before I did that, I was just laying in bed trying to go to sleep. I was like, dude, I think I'm just gonna fucking, like, have a cardiac arrest if I don't throw up right now. um, I feel like there was another time I threw up. I forgot, though. But at that party specifically, where he made 7 people throw up, I think I would have been mad that there was a huge mess everywhere, and most of these people didn't throw up in the house. They were all outside. But when I stood in front of the house and I just saw people from all corners throwing up, I thought it was just amazing. I was actually so proud of him that he did that. Because there was someone on our balcony. There were like 4 people at the front of our house. And then there were like 2 people like trying to walk away from the house, but then they were stumbling and then they had to throw up somewhere else. And then there was Isaiah sitting on like one of the green electrical boxes, I think, in the back.
Yeah, that's when another one of our friends was talking to. He was doing his drunk talk about making sure his girlfriend was cool with everybody. And you know,
Oh my
you
god,
you
I
know who I'm
forgot.
talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That's
my
another thing about drinking, dude. Like, it's going back to the fact that it changes our personalities. There are so many like deep, really, really deep talks we've had, like super deep talks, and in the moment, it's either really serious or just not serious, or like you can't take it serious at all. But like after the fact, it's just you just think about how like, for me at least, I think about how much time I just wasted having this talk. I could have been doing something. Like the amount of talks I've had with one of maybe 2 of my roommates. I could have been
I
talking to
know
a girl, bro.
what
I
one
could
you're
have
talking about.
been. Okay, there's.
Hey, you know the bigger one. He's the biggest cock block there is.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they're both cock blocks. But
True.
I think those talks were. I mean, in the end of the day, they did bond us together. The more we did it, no matter how stupid they were. But the day after I think about having those talks, I realize what I could have done instead of doing that. And I still think it's funny. I don't hate it. I just think it's so funny that like it just goes that way all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so much hindsight.
Yeah.
Damn, what am I doing?
I don't think Isaiah, have you had like a lot of deep? You haven't had as many deep talks as I have. I don't think, right? Or that you haven't been involved with as
Probably
many.
not, because I'm inside just dancing and yeah. Plus, I've established that okay, I'm not opposed to deep talks. I'm opposed to drama. And
Yes.
so
Yeah.
I have mentioned that drunk and sober.
Yeah.
And so people don't talk to me about that stuff. So I'm like, okay, I don't. If you're looking for advice, I don't give good advice for that.
Yeah.
If you're looking to just tell me, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I want to go dance.
Yeah. For if you see me at a party, I might be involved in a few deep talks, but I end up hopping around everywhere. I try to talk to everyone at the party.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes I mean, I don't think I've had a deep talk with, unless it's one of my roommates. I haven't been involved with a deep talk with just me and one other person. It's usually like 3 people. So I end up just being like, okay, I just tell one of the guys, "Hey man, you got this," and then I just bounce. And I'm like, "All right, it's time to have fun." Because at the same time, it's my house. I'm trying to like see if everyone's okay, and then I'm also trying to have fun, right? And just talk to everyone that's there. But I don't hate the deep talks, but if they're like, yeah, like you said, if they're like dramatic, then it's just like, okay, I can't be bothered. I'm not gonna instigate this. I'm just maybe gonna like agree a little bit, walk away. If I end up talking for a long time, it's usually because I'm dragged into something. But I don't really get. Actually, I can't say that. I might get heated sometimes.
Yeah.
There has been
Yeah.
an incident where I got way too heated, but that's only happened one time, and that hasn't happened since. But
Good.
but usually, yeah, I don't really get into like too serious talks. There are people though that we know that do, and it's not a bad thing. It's just really funny that we all have different traits when it comes to that. Like the other two roommates that we have that don't really do that. One of them he usually just whenever he drinks, he usually just gets tired, right? You just see him on the floor. It's really funny.
He used to love the carpet.
We used to have a carpet at the house. That God forbid it's there anymore. But he's just laying that carpet after a few drinks. Sometimes there would be occasions where like he likes to just say like, "Hey man, I think we should drink," right? And then he ends up drinking a lot, and then it's always just him on the floor. He can drink more, but he just ends up getting his body just like becomes jello after a few drinks. Like he's really, really
True.
yeah. And then the other guy loves beer. That's all I can really say.
Yes, he does.
But
A little too much sometimes, but
too much sometimes. But he's fine though. He's got a girlfriend. He's already doing better than us.
True.
We should look up to him, and maybe we should start only drinking beer every night.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'll stick to my own life. I don't need a girlfriend right now. That much.
Yeah, totally,
Maybe a little
man.
bit.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm lonely. I'm lonely.
Yeah.
No,
But
I'm okay.
I think me and Isaiah, we usually vibe with everyone at a party. I've never been into a fight really. I haven't.
See,
like,
I pride myself in making it hard for people to dislike me. You know?
like when you say pride yourself, do you mean like, or like you just like that about yourself, or do you actively try to like make people not like you, or sorry, avoid people from not liking you?
Well, I don't really try that much. I'm just not a real asshole. I'm so much of a fake asshole. It would be hard to,
The Ribs
because it's like I'm always joking.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always joking around.
Right.
So it's like, oh, he's always just the joker. Ain't no reason to start shit with him, and he's probably not gonna start shit with you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to me, that's like it's hard to really dislike me that much. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's probably people who don't like me, but I think I should be alright.
Yeah. I
Myself.
don't know anyone that dislikes you that much. I'm willing to bet there's people that dislike me, but I mean, the point is, I've never really been like confronted or anything about that. No situations happen with us really. I'm kind of the same way as you, maybe, but not as much, just because I'm not like I'm not an asshole. You're an asshole, not me.
Yeah.
I'm super hyper when I'm drunk. I run around a lot. I jump a lot. I get really excited. And then I can be an asshole sometimes as a joke. But it's never gotten to a point where it's like, what the fuck? What'd you call me? And I'm like, no, I didn't mean that. It wasn't anything like that. But I've heard Isaiah say some outrageous shit to girls. He still gets away with it, and I know for a fact that I can never do it. I can never say that.
See, and that's what I'm saying. It's like again, I pride myself in saying things in such a way where it's like he's just stupid. Who gives a shit what he says?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have said some pretty crazy things.
It's gotta. It's. And I'm not saying this to be rude. It's got to be like the way you look too. Like I think, because when I first saw you, it was just like, okay, this guy's not serious. He's funny. That's what I first thought when I met you.
That's fair. I mean, the first episode you told me I was unassuming. Still, fuck you for that. Unassuming.
Hey, but it was with love. It's with love, okay? No, trust me.
Appreciate it. I mean, yeah, clearly, it's advantageous in some situations.
Yeah. He's definitely got.
But
See, I'm chatting right now to all the women out there. You would be so lucky to have Isaiah. You'd be so lucky. Yeah.
even the female friends I have, they're like, "You're nice. How do you not have a girlfriend?" Blah blah. I'm like, listen to what you're saying. Or not listen to what you're saying. Look into your own heart. You are a woman. So many of my female friends, oh, why don't you have this? You wouldn't date me. You wouldn't date me. You wouldn't. But you're a good guy.
Say that. I hate when women.
But why don't you have a girlfriend? It's like, I don't have a girlfriend because y'all are all the same.
Yeah.
Love me.
I hate when they say that. It's like, oh my god, you're so cute. How come you're not dating? And I'm like, I could ask you.
Oh, okay.
Why are you asking me
I
that?
never hear that. I never hear cute.
You've never been called cute by a girl? Not like
you're a good guy.
No, but not like in a romantic way. Like okay. Remember that
Rancho,
one party?
I'm telling you.
Remember that one party?
No, I have not.
Remember that one party we had? It was a pink themed birthday party for our friend who was a girl.
I was just looking at pictures from that party and thinking of her.
She didn't say anything about you. The one that kept tying your tie.
Nope. And she did that while having a boyfriend. So
she had a boyfriend?
Yep.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
I did pretty quickly. He still did it for 15 minutes. Just tying and untying my tie. Slightly because I was enticing her to do so.
Yeah.
But,
damn.
Yeah, I mean, we could have fun nights, but no girls want to date me. We stray too far from alcohol. Quit making me talk about insecurities.
True.
Wrong topic.
Okay. I'm gonna 360. Let me change the topic right now, or not like the topic, but like different conversation.
You want me to tell you how much of a non-alcoholic I am? I bought a case of 12 of the like HEB brand Cokes because I was gonna drink Coke and rum. Rum and Coke. That was like a month ago. I have not opened it and haven't touched my rum.
That's the last time. Oh wow.
I mean, that's not the last time I drank.
Okay.
But that shows how little motivation I have to like drink by myself.
I mean,
you know,
that's good. I mean, why would you?
The most I
never
drink
understood the
by
concept of
myself.
drinking by yourself.
Yeah, the most I drink by myself, like physically, is when I'm on call with my friends.
Yeah.
And I'll have drinks. I mean, there isn't a very good place to put the drinks around here. Mm-hmm. So I'd put them out of reach, and it kind of defeat the purpose. But yeah, I don't drink too much by myself.
I don't ever drink by myself. I mean, literally the last time I drank, period, this year was when I last came to visit you guys. So, and that was at that Grins. That I'm pretty sure we went to Grins. That was the last time I drank. I haven't drank any other time this year since then. So,
I mean, it was a fun time.
Yeah. All right, but different topic though. Do you know what can you think of as like overrated alcoholic drinks that you've
overrated
had? Yeah. Like I'll give you an example. Like a very predominant liquor that everyone has is Tito's, but I don't.
Oh yeah,
we don't.
True.
I don't like Tito's at all, like anymore. Well, I mean, I guess I'll obviously drink it, but like as much as I like when we first started drinking all together, and when we first all started drinking together, we were all under, unable to get some of the stuff right. But now that we
Yes.
could, right? Um, we always kept getting Tito's, right? And then
I mean,
because it
y'all
was just
did.
like it's the glass handle that everyone gets. You can't miss it. It's the biggest vodka in Texas probably.
Yeah, you
Um,
gotta handle it too.
yeah. But the more we have it, the more we've had it, and not saying that we've only had Tito's, we've had other vodkas as well. We realize it's really not the best vodka. Like it doesn't go down as easy anymore. Compared to other
Mm.
vodkas we've had, and we've had pretty dog shit cheap vodkas. Like we've
Uh
had
huh.
pretty bad ones like that. But like, do you have any drinks like that that you can think of?
See,
Like,
yeah, the only thing I can think of is, I mean, I haven't heard it's like highly rated or anything, but trying mezcal. Do you remember that?
mezcal.
Or, yeah,
I Yes, I've tried that before.
yeah. Was it not with us that green bottle that
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
gave?
yeah.
Oh no, they gave me. My
I've had it
friends did
twice.
because they bought it and they were like, "Dude, you could have it. We don't want it." And oh yeah, I think I had like somewhere in the 3 to 5 shot range,
Hmm.
shots of that before y'all's big graduation party
Hmm.
at the warehouse, not warehouse, wherever that place was,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
rail house.
Hmm.
So yeah, I had a lot of that. And then one of our friends, he had one shot of it. He almost threw up.
Yeah, I don't think I maybe I mean maybe I haven't tried enough. I'm not really a fan of mezcal. I don't think it's overrated or underrated. I don't really know anything about it. All it
Well,
tasted like to me was just like it tasted like a really smoky tequila, I think. Yeah.
that's essentially what it is, but it's just like, dang. It,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's an acquired taste. I think it's just a taste.
Yeah. I mean, I've had two different ones. One of them was that. The other one was really smoky, but it was also really spicy. So I felt like it was just having just like a habanero with like habanero seeds with the shot. I wasn't too big of a fan of it, honestly. I feel like it would go with a drink. I don't know if you're supposed to do that with mezcal though. I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
I know one dude we know. I'm not really friends with him, but I mean, he's a cool dude. He said that margaritas could be made pretty well with that, and I don't remember if I ended up trying that after all.
Hmm. I feel like that. Yeah, I think I could see that working with some like tahini on the rim and stuff like that.
A lot of tahini on
A
the
lot
rim.
of tahini, yeah. Uh, but yeah. Do you like? You said you liked Svedka, right?
Yeah, some flavors.
Okay. I'm not a big fan of Svedka really.
Hmm.
That's
The
like
Ribs
a
Podcast.
starting college like pack. That's like the first year pack. Like everyone gets Svedka. All the white girls get Svedka. At least that's my experience with it. Some maybe like one or two of the flavors I kind of vibe with, like the coconut one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I do not like Svedka at all. I think it's not just the taste. And I like vodka. It's There's something about Svedka that it tastes to me. It just tastes chemically. I don't know why.
Hmm.
It, like it, I like I taste it knowing that it's artificial, and I really don't like it. Uh, a lot of drinks are artificial, but for Svedka, it's different because I taste something that's wrong. Um, and then it could
Hmm.
also be because I associate it with white girl parties and shit. I don't know.
Oh, I definitely don't. I know some of my friends like Svedka,
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, no, it tastes
yeah.
good. Again, vodka is not my go-to, but I do sometimes enjoy vodka, different flavors.
Mhm. Yeah. Do you like Bacardi?
Yes.
I love
Yeah, I was
Bacardi.
looking when I was looking at my shelf. I still have mango chile Bacardi and lemon Bacardi. The other two flavors I had were coconut and lime.
Hmm.
The coconut I used for mojitos. That's really good.
Hmm.
And then the lime I would use for Cuba Libres. Do you remember that?
No, which one? What is that?
Cuba Libre it's a rum and coke, but it's Mexican Coke with a lime, like a lime wedge as well. And then I don't know if it's supposed to be white rum, but that's what we used, and I used again the lime rum.
Hmm.
So and it tasted really good.
Okay.
I I enjoy Cuba Libres. So
Yeah,
it's essentially rum and coke, but with extra.
that sounds good. That I want to
It
try
is.
that. Okay, we're gonna do we're gonna do one thing before we end because we're already past an hour now already.
Oh, okay.
I just pulled up a liquor tier list and we're gonna quickly go through it. Okay, are you cool with that?
All right. Yeah.
All right. And it goes God tier, and I just found this on tierlistmaker.com. So
Okay.
it's God tier A, B, C, D, F. So I'm just gonna rate it like that. And you know what? I'll let you rate it, and if you don't have an opinion, I can try rating it for you. And if we just don't know anything, then I'll just put an F. But the
Okay.
first liquor is 1800 tequila.
Ooh. Our beer roommate,
Hmm.
he had me try that once. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll rate that A tier.
Yeah. Fair enough. I would have given it a B or C tier, but for me for tequila that's pretty high because considering I don't really like tequila that much. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the next one is Bacardi Gold.
Bacardi Gold. I want to say I tried that once. How many tiers are there?
Uh,
Or what's
six.
the lowest, I should say?
F tier.
Yeah, I'd put it in C tier.
Okay. We can do that. So there we go. C tier. Okay. You know what? I just got rid of a row just to make it simpler for us. So now there's 5 tiers. So it's A, B, C,
Okay.
F, and then God tier is on the top. The next
Okay.
one is Absolute Vodka.
Absolute. I want to say I've had flavored versions of that, so I'll put that in B tier.
Okay. I would put it A or B as well because of the flavored version. All right.
Hmm.
Ooh. Next one is Bacardi Coconut.
S tier.
Yeah. That's
That's
God tier for me. I love that.
yeah. It's one of the best in my opinion.
All right. Your next one is Evan Williams.
Oh no, I'm not a big fan of Evan Williams.
Me neither.
It's I believe that's a whiskey,
Yeah.
and yeah, just not my cup of tea, or
Hmm.
not my whiskey.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Next one is Ciroc.
I don't think I've actually had. No, I did have it once.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Mhm.
I'll give it B.
B tier. All right. Sure. Fair enough. That's what I was gonna give it. Next one is Malibu.
Malibu, that honestly A tier for me.
A tier.
I know why people don't like it as much anymore. But okay, if you take Malibu as a shot, it is not good. But you mix it with some good drinks, it's great.
Yeah. I'm okay with Malibu. It's not my favorite rum, but I'm also a sugar guy. I like the sweetness of it. So
Hmm.
it works out for me. So, all right, the next one is Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
By
I'll
itself, I'm
put that
not a
at.
fan, but with drinks, like a Jack and Coke, that's pretty good.
I think whiskey's hard for me. I'm gonna put it like B tier, but like high B tier.
All right, we can do
I'm not the biggest fan of whiskey, but I do want to try their honey
that.
because apparently it's supposed to be really good.
Fair enough, yeah. The next one Our friend's favorite, Hennessy.
Uh, it was actually better than I thought it was. I'm gonna put it A tier.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Nice. This is officially gonna be your list.
Hmm.
If this was my list, that's going in F tier. I did not like the Hennessy.
Really?
I didn't like it at all. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe I didn't have it with ice though, so maybe that's why. Um,
Oh, gotcha.
okay, but the next one is New Amsterdam.
I have no clue what that is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll rate this for you. I'll put New Amsterdam at. It's a vodka and it's got many flavors. It's kind of like Ciroc almost. So I'd put that. I'll put that in low B tier. Depends on what flavor you get. All right. The next one is Smirnoff vodka.
Smirnoff? I don't think I've actually had much Smirnoff in my life.
Really? I think you have. We've had a lot in our parties.
Well, maybe I just haven't had it.
Fair enough.
Or maybe I've had it in one of our special cocktails that are concocted by our friend, and I just didn't know.
Yeah. To be fair, we've had a lot of Borg as well. So,
A lot. I've only had one.
well, when I say a lot, I mean like the fact that Borg has a lot of vodka in it.
Mm.
And I
Okay.
did use Smirnoff in my Borg, which people did drink my Borg. I'm pretty sure you did too. But I mean, that doesn't really matter because you can't really taste it. I'll just put it in C tier, I guess. Because I'm okay with it. You might not remember, so.
No, I do not.
The next one is Tito's.
Again, like we were saying, it's all right. I'll put that in B tier.
Alright. Put that in B tier. Alright, Fireball.
That's tough. I have a history with Fireball, but not as bad as my boy. Again, my redheaded man. He had a tough time with Fireball.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Yep.
That's a funny photo. That's got
I
to be a
think
flag.
technically he remembers, but yeah. But I think I honestly, it's a low A tier for me.
Alright, fair enough. Alright. Crown Apple.
S tier, baby.
Alright.
S tier.
I don't know why I even asked. Alright. Jaeger.
I'm gonna have to put that in B. No, whatever the second to last one is.
Oh my god, okay. My list, that would have gone on S tier.
Really?
Yeah, I love Jaeger. It tastes like... I love the taste of it. It's really good. It's really thick, though, so that's why you can't drink a lot of it.
Gotcha.
Next one is... Crown Peach.
Also S tier. Below Apple, but still S tier.
Alright. Then we have Captain Morgan.
I'd put that in B. I've had some Captain Morgan, but
Alright.
it's not bad.
The next one is Svedka.
B.
B, okay. Alright, then we have Crown Blackberry? Is that what that is? I don't think I've ever had that.
I haven't either, but I've seen it in like Twin Liquors.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna put that below just because we don't really know. Then the next one is... What is that?
The Ribs Podcast.
Lalo Tequila.
No clue. Never tried it.
Really? I'll put that in... For me, I'll put that in C, but if you had it, I think you would put it in A. I think you really love it. That's like the $50 tequila that bought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was unaware of that.
Yeah.
All right, wait. Oh, I think I might have tried it.
It's really, yeah. It wasn't that bad, honestly. It went down smooth for me. Alright, and then the last one we have is Sky Vodka.
Never heard of it.
All right, sweet. That's the end of that. Sweet. And that's how we're gonna wrap it up because we've hit our mark. So
Yeah, the last couple episodes has been like an hour and a half, right?
yeah, and I'm trying to. Well, it's not. It's not. The length is fine. I'm trying to make it inconsistent every time.
Oh, you want it to be inconsistent.
Yeah, and also it's easier for me
I
to
see.
edit.
Fair.
I don't feel like editing a long video this time, even though this is not much different. So, but
Well,
yeah.
again, I have no experience in that. You handle all that.
Yeah.
Luckily for me.
The Ribs Podcast.
Anyway,
Did you say something? Cause did you cut off?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you for listening to our podcast. This is episode 4 with Rancho and Isaiah.
Hey, stay thirsty, my friends. Drink and drive safe. No, drink responsibly, drive safely. Always have a designated driver. I'm trying to say all the responsible stuff here.
You heard it first on the Ribs podcast.